For the past 35 years, I've been working as what I like to call a consulting psychological detective. That means that individuals and corporations call upon me when something's gone wrong that should have gone right, and I help them look for the real reason. Usually they're looking in the wrong place, and I look for the unconscious underlying reasons that cause the problem. Usually, what's happening underneath is far more important than what's happening on the surface. People don't leave their psychological selves at home, conscious or unconscious, before they come into the workplace. And there are lots of permutations of how that self and work and that self and others are going to collide all day long. Have you ever witnessed two people arguing about something when you're doing a project and it has absolutely nothing to do with the project at hand? It's an argument taking place on a subterranean level. The unconscious issues of one person have the uncanny ability of colliding with the unconscious issues of another person. But when we work consciously, when we live consciously, then we can keep focused on what's actually happening in the present, in real time. And then we can respond to others and to life and not merely react. My belief is by accepting the psychological nature of human beings and understanding the impact of that nature on the workplace. And by practicing these principles every day, you can change your life and you can change the lives of everyone that you will be privileged to work with. Becoming conscious is especially important for leaders. The reason I'm usually asked to coach a senior person is that the person has a real lack of self-awareness. It's self-delusion, really, and self-delusion is the single biggest trap for a leader. If you are a leader, you need to take a deep dive into yourself with complete honesty and ask yourself questions. How well do you know yourself? What do you carry from your life? What's your blind spot or your Achilles heel? What are you unaware of that may be impacting your judgment and sabotaging your success? It can impact all the relationships around you and weaken your confidence and satisfaction. And if this vulnerability is something other people know about you, but you remain blind to, what you don't know can hurt you. You know, everybody today talks about mindfulness, and mindfulness is a very, very worthy practice. But consciousness has to be a part of it. You can't become mindful if you are not conscious. It's a prerequisite. If you want to be a leader, a better leader, an enlightened, authentic, mindful leader, you have to become conscious. There's no way around it. When you talk to a group of women like that, it's so inspiring. I can't tell you what it feels like to see that much energy, and women are terrific. They're just so excited to be here. They're excited to learn. They want to do great things with their lives and reach their full potential, and what's wrong with that? For women, it's not just success. It's that they want to make a contribution. You know, these women want to make the world a better place for themselves and for their children and for other people's children. It's responding on a primal level. It's in their DNA. This is New York City. This is where I live. This is my home. And it's where diversity reigns. I think of us as this great experimental laboratory where people come together from so many different countries and cultures, and we have to learn to work well together. And most of the time, we do a pretty good job of that. It's important that we continue, all of us, to grow and stretch in that direction. Differences are what make us interesting and unique, and they make the world a very exciting place to be. And then we can always rest confident and safe and secure in the fact that underneath, there's underlying human sameness.